Searching for quality literature can sometimes feel like navigating a dense jungle, challenging and chaotic. But today, we're here to transform that wild search into a leisurely stroll through the park. Welcome to the Gibson D Library's Beginner's Guide to Research. At first glance, literature searching might seem overwhelming due to the vast amount of information available. But fear not, you can master it by following a few simple steps and using the literature searching process. Now, you may be thinking, why invest time into literature searching? Well, here are some key benefits. Background information. It helps you understand the existing research on your topic and identify gaps your expertise might fill. Find major players and key concepts. You'll discover recurring authors and concepts, giving you a solid foundation to build on. Credibility. A thorough literature search enhances the credibility of your work, essential for seeking funding or conducting evaluations. Starting a literature search can feel daunting, but a clear research question is key. Spend time refining your question, as it'll guide your study and help you identify essential terms for databases. Just like a house needs a solid frame, frameworks or research questions provide support for the structure of your study. The first framework we'll explore is PICo, which stands for Population, Intervention, Comparison, and Outcome, perfect for clinical topics. But not all research questions are clinical. For broader inquiries, consider the PICo little o framework, which stands for Population, Interest, and Context. Other useful frameworks include PO, which stands for Population, Exposure, and Outcome. Then there is SPICE, which stands for Setting, Perspective, Intervention, Exposure or Interest, Comparison, and Evaluation. Finally, there is SPIDER. SPIDER stands for Sample, Phenomenon of Interest, Design, Evaluation, and Research Type. Let's look at our research question using the PICo framework. In adventurers traveling to jungle environments, how does the use of anti-malarial medications compared to no medication affect the incidence of malaria? For our question, the population is adventurers in tropical regions. The intervention is anti-malarial medication. The comparison is no treatments. And the outcome is the incidence of malaria. Next, we'll need to translate this question into a language that databases understand. Mapping out your search terms can streamline this process. List each concept in its own column. To help with this process, Lewis librarians have created a concept chart to help you break down your terms with synonyms, related terms, or index terms like mesh headings. Understanding indexing is crucial. Just like hashtags on social media, indexing terms in databases connect related articles, making it easier to find relevant literature. A key example of indexing is medical subject headings or mesh terms used in databases like PubMed. Mesh terms are standardized keywords that describe article content, helping you find specific topics efficiently by grouping related concepts. For instance, if you're researching diabetes, using the mesh term diabetes mellitus can yield more precise results than general terms. Using the mesh term, it will cover concepts like type 1 and type 2 diabetes, gestational diabetes, and more. So ultimately, using the mesh term will save you time from typing and remembering all associated words. You can find mesh terms by navigating to the homepage of PubMed and clicking Mesh Database under the Explore section. Type in the concept you're looking for and see if there are any related subject headings. Now, let's talk about Boolean operators, and, or, and not. These essential tools refine your search and help combine terms effectively. Use and to require all terms, or for either term, and not to exclude certain terms. For example, panthers and tigers. Both must be in the document for it to populate your search. Monsoon morning. It's wild out here. Panthers and tigers are running for the hills. Panthers or tigers. One must be in the document for it to populate in your search. Notes. Both terms could also be in a single document. Viral tiger is not domesticated, despite owner's claims. Panthers, not tigers. Papers mentioning tigers will not populate. Notes. Use this sparingly. There could be some valuable papers about panthers that mention tigers somewhere in the document. Only use this when you're certain you want a term excluded. Panther flies solo. Whiskers the panther becomes the first feline to pilot a plane across the Atlantic. Quotation marks are your friends when it comes to searching for specific phrases. For example, searching for malarial medications ensures that you find the exact term together. Let's take a look at what our concept chart looks filled out based upon our example research question. Now that we have our search terms, it's time to look at databases. Most databases offer filtering options to narrow down the results by date, language, article type, and more, just like filtering options when shopping online. Let's head over to the library's website to find a suitable database. Different databases serve different needs. For health sciences, PubMed is an excellent resource. EBSCOhost allows you to search across multiple databases, including PsycInfo and CINAHL for psychology and nursing topics. Today, we're going to try searching in the PubMed database, using all of our previous tools like breaking down concepts into keywords and applying Boolean operators. In a separate document, I placed all of my keywords and separated the concepts out using parentheses. As you can see, this search resulted in over 1,000 results. That's pretty common for a well-researched topic. We're now going to narrow down this search a little more by applying filters. Unless you're looking for a specific time frame, we always recommend looking for articles within the past 5 years. Healthcare is always advancing, and we want to make sure we're using the most up-to-date information. Another great filtering option is by article type. We want to look for high-quality research articles, so we're going to look for systematic and meta-analysis articles. If you would like to know more information about different levels to research articles and which article type may meet your research needs the best, check out our Evidence-Based Practice Library Guide. Applying a publication date and research article filter has brought down our results. That is way more manageable to look through to find papers that apply specifically to our research question. If you want even more filters, you can click the Advanced Filter option and explore all the different ways to narrow down your results. You can search for specific species, languages the article is written in, biological sex, and age group. No database looks exactly the same, so be aware that filters may be in different locations or under advanced searching options. Remember, no single database has everything you need, so explore multiple resources. Finally, organize your citations. Citation management tools like EndNote can save you time by storing your references and generating citations. The library provides EndNote for free, and you can find more information and download the software from our EndNote library guide. There are also free citation management systems like Zotero that work just as well. You're now ready to embark on your research journey. Remember, the library is here to assist you every step of the way. You can also reach out to the library liaison who works directly with your college, or check out our literature searching guide for more in-depth coverage on the literature searching process. Thank you for joining me, and happy searching!